because you are carrying drugs.
I'm not carrying.
Okay, but it's not a question here. I think it's.
I'm not
smart
carrying
to go
drugs.
inside.
Number one, when I came here,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
back.
you can go inside.
No, I'm not going in there. I need a lawyer present.
You will get a lawyer.
No, I need a lawyer present now.
Okay, please.
Where am I going? I have no idea where
you
I'm
have
going.
to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away.
It's 5 minutes away.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will catch your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
You're talking about my show?
yes,
What about it?
yeah, we talk.
Said they will help to try to.
Nicki Minaj is stepping straight into the lion's den by calling out Beyonce and Jay-Z, and insiders are saying it could cost her everything. Word on the street is there's a chilling plot brewing behind the scenes, something even darker than what allegedly happened to Kathy White. But this time, it's supposed to be brutal. Sources are whispering that Jay-Z was the one who allegedly sent the SWAT team to Nicki's door, set her up for that Amsterdam arrest last year, and may have even been tied to those creepy poisoning attempts.
Like music, it doesn't mean that I rock with the person or whatever. Like, I really want y'all to know this. I hate to have to say this. What we doing? Like, are we rocking with, or we ain't rocking with and that's why I love them. That's why I love y'all. But so I just wanted to make that disclaimer, so everybody know from now till whenever, okay? Just because I play a song that I happen to be featured on, don't mean see my machine kick them right in my throat.
And if you're wondering why, here's the twist. They're trying to brand her as some unstable addict. So if something happens to her, they can just shrug and say it was the lifestyle. Sound familiar? Yeah, a lot like how the media handled Whitney Houston's downfall. Now here's where it gets crazier. This ain't just about some industry beef. Word is, Roc Nation's pulling strings hard to shut her up forever. But Nicki, she ain't backing down. She's one of the only stars who's got the guts to go straight at Jay. And trust, that's got him real heated. And comedian Katt Williams, he said what fans been scared to say, that it's not just Jay and Bey who want Nicki gone. There's a whole crew out there watching her steps. It all exploded when Nicki took to X just days ago, firing off tweets accusing Jay-Z of stealing her money and ignoring his alleged secret son, Rear Sewerweight, who she says he fathered with a 16-year-old girl back in the day. Nicki's been dragging Jay-Z since last year, so nobody was shocked when she popped off again. But fans still can't figure out what exactly set her off that day. What we do know is she reposted a wild IG post originally shared by 50 Cent, talking about Jay-Z's alleged secret son. Nicki slapped a caption on it that had everybody's jaw on the floor. Jay-Z is trending because the judge granted a request to move forward with the case. And apparently, Jay's now been ordered to respond to that paternity suit by July 18th. She even threw in, "Is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory." Whoa! Now, folks thought that was the bombshell, but turns out it was just the warm-up. Nicki went on a fiery rant that spiraled into full-on attacks against both Jay-Z and Beyonce. She wasn't holding anything back. According to her, they scammed her out of $100 million in the Tidal deal, and on top of that, she claimed they were plotting behind the curtain to ruin her entire tour.
So what I was told was that allegedly Jay-Z and Roc Nation is behind this. Jay-Z and Roc Nation has been after Nicki for a while, especially after she released that song Bigfoot, Goodfoot. But even long before then, there had been beef, which I did not realize. So from what I'm being told, was trying to get her arrested, but of course legally. That's why they waited till she was overseas to do this to her. Roc Nation wanted to make sure that when she got arrested or apprehended for whatever, because you know in the industry they can get you set up with all kinds of charges, all right? It said that they wanted to make sure her husband was not with her because her husband is her protection, which We know that. We know that.
Nicki didn't just make noise, she hit nerves. She even threw shade like, watching these men scramble in real time is so satisfying. Then she clowned them saying, y'all can talk about title until you're blue in the face. Your master no title is the least of his worries. Wild, right? Nicki went all the way in. She called out the whole situation as shady and straight up snake behavior. She basically said, imagine doing all the work and then someone pulls the oops, you never signed the paperwork card? That's the kind of betrayal that cuts deep. She mocked it hard, saying, this y'all king? This y'all rat? Nicki claimed a billionaire like Jay-Z used a legal loophole just to duck out of paying her what she earned. And not only that, but he allegedly gave her an ultimatum. Sign some random doc within 24 hours or lose a measly $1 million. According to her, that was all they were offering. She snapped back with, I'm so glad I said nope. She accused them of running scare tactics and shady manipulation just to rob her of what she rightfully worked for. She even said they had her doing work with no paperwork in place. Who does that? Then she clapped back at critics saying, y'all really don't understand business, huh? And when folks questioned the contracts everyone saw, she laughed it off, claiming, so now you're saying when we signed those contracts in front of the world, they were fake? But she didn't stop there. Nicki said she's flipping this into something positive. She posted, I'm going to use some of the money #Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay off their school fees and student loans through my Student of the Game charity. She even claimed the total was between $100 to $200 million and closed it off by saying, Jay-Z, call me to settle this karmic debt. It's just collecting more interest. Nicki even joked mid-rant. You still in my top 5 though? Let's get it. But then she threw shade at folks calling Jay-Z Hov, saying, anyone still calling him Hov will have to answer to God for that blasphemy. She wasn't holding anything back. Now, people weren't too shocked by Nicki going off. She pulled a similar move last year when things popped off with Megan Thee Stallion. But this time, the difference was huge. She dragged Beyonce into the fire too. In the middle of all this chaos, Nicki hopped on Stationhead to chat directly with her fans, and what she said had people raising eyebrows. She told them just because she still plays music from artists she once collaborated with doesn't mean she likes them now. And here's the kicker. She was literally playing her collab with Beyonce in the background while saying it. Fans were already side-eyeing her relationship with Jay, but that moment made it real clear she ain't rocking with Beyonce anymore either. The vibe? Ice cold. Then, out of nowhere, Beyonce's mom, Miss Tina herself, popped up online with a slick little post that seemed loaded with shade. She posted a casual, "Good morning." Miss Tina's post had people talking, but then she added more fuel with a follow-up that said, "Feels good to wake up knowing my faves didn't lose their minds like some people. Y'all have a great day. Remember to ignore the ignorance." Fans caught that real quick, and they knew it was a shot at Nicki. But from here, things took a dark turn. Word on the street is Nicki's rants may have actually put her life in danger, and whispers are flying that certain people might be plotting to silence her for good, allegedly by death. That's how deep this is getting. Nicki herself hinted at something scary a while back. She posted a photo of her Outback Steakhouse order, and what caught everyone's eye was the message written on the delivery bag. "We love you, Barb." Seems sweet, right? But Nicki wasn't feeling it at all. She said she had no clue how the restaurant even knew it was her getting the food. She claimed someone from her own team might have leaked her info on purpose, just to put her at risk. She wrote, "Thank God I don't eat the food at this place." Imagine seeing that written on a brown paper bag. Why would a person placing an order say who it's for? And she didn't stop there. In another tweet, she said she doesn't feel safe ordering food anymore, that something shady is clearly going on, and she made it loud and clear she'll never be buying food from Outback again. Nicki wasn't done as she doubled down, saying, "I don't care how long it takes to get an Outback, I will never ever eat from Outback again." She made it crystal clear. Something about that situation felt off, and she's not risking her safety for a meal. But let's rewind to last year. When she landed in Amsterdam during her Pink Friday 2 tour, things went sideways fast. As soon as she touched down, Dutch police arrested her on the spot. Why? Because they got tipped off that she was carrying soft substances in her luggage. Now here's the wild part. Insiders claim the plan was actually to catch her with hard substances, so she'd end up behind bars. But whoever set her up clearly fumbled the bag because she only had soft substances, and she walked away with just a fine, no jail time, and the moment she got out, Nicki hit X and let everybody have it. She claimed this was all part of a major scheme to shut her tour down because it was too successful and too many people were salty they couldn't cash in on her shine. She went off saying, "They took my luggage, and when I asked where it was, they said it was still on the plane. How? I just got here." Then she dropped a bomb. "They're being paid big money to sabotage my tour." And to top it off, she exposed more drama. "They got caught stealing money from my travel jet, got fired, got mad." That's how Nicki described it. She warned fans that this is exactly how they plant stuff in your luggage. Straight setup moves. And it's not just her saying it. Popular YouTube blogger Storm Monroe, known for his insider Hollywood tea, dropped a major bomb. He claimed that Jay-Z was allegedly behind Nicki's Amsterdam arrest. According to Storm, Roc Nation paid someone close to Nicki from her own team to leak info about her whereabouts, her luggage, and everything she was doing. That's supposedly how the Dutch police knew about the substances in her bags before she even stepped off the plane. Someone on the inside may have sold her out, mere for a check. And just when you thought this couldn't get messier, sources are saying Nicki has actually been in close contact with Katt Williams. Yup, the same Katt who's been calling out powerful people and exposing the industry's secrets for years. Allegedly, Katt's been helping Nicki survive multiple threats to her life, and fans believe this might be deeper than we ever imagined. Katt's been through his own wild experiences, especially with Diddy, so he knows what it takes to stay ahead of danger. Remember when Nicki announced she wanted Katt to join her on tour? Most folks thought it was just a publicity move to boost ticket sales, but now insiders say it was way more personal. They've had a bond brewing behind the scenes, and it looks like he's been helping her stay alive. As expected, the internet had plenty to say. One person commented, "I believe Nicki. I really feel like Jay-Z got skeletons in his closet. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of dirty secrets going on behind the scenes." And honestly, that vibe is spreading fast. Another fan dropped, "Some people think Nicki's spiraling, but she ain't never lied. Just wait, it's all gonna come out soon enough." Whew. Then someone else added a whole different angle saying, "I don't blame Nicki. This is business. And if she were a man standing up for what he's owed or calling out shady deals, nobody would be dragging him. I respect her for not being a doormat and speaking up. Like, that's real bravery." But now it's your turn to sound off. Like, what do you think? Do you believe Jay-Z and Beyonce really finessed Nicki out of $200 million? Or is this all just one big misunderstanding? And let's be honest, do you think Nicki's life might actually be in danger? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm watching them all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear the tea. And if you're still hungry for more chaos, click right here to check out the next messy story. You do not want to miss it. See you on the next one.